Bill Sharpe is leading our coverage today. Bill, Michael mentioned it a little bit earlier. It is very reminiscent of the scene that we saw a few years ago when the Confederate flag came down.
Kyle, I haven't seen anything like that since then, and that was, I believe, in July of 2015. You hear them chanting behind me. The speakers are still going on. Then the marchers will go down Gervais Street, many of them with signs. Now, the Lowcountry is well represented here with the teachers from all over the state at this sea of red. Rob Way is covering Berkeley County teachers. I'm going to throw it to him in the middle of this crowd right now. Rob? Back here in the Lowcountry, Live 5 News has learned a deputy from DeKalb County, Georgia, will be recommended as the city's new Goose Creek police chief.
We have learned the city administrator wants Major L.J. Roscoe to be the city's new top cop. Police reporter Harv Jacobs broke this story earlier today on social media.
Harv, Major Roscoe has had a lot of experience in law enforcement. She's been in a long time. All right, folks, this breaking news at 4, major developments in our investigation of Charleston County schools and how they handled an employee named Marvin Gathers. While police were investigating him for child pornography on his computer, the Charleston County School District allowed Gathers back to work at a local elementary school. Then they promoted him and named him Employee of the Year, all while Gathers was allegedly molesting several young boys in the school. Now, we've just gotten a copy of the school district's internal report on this entire crisis. Their investigation prompted by our investigation by Carter Coyle, who's been working on the story for months now. Carter, you have been waiting to get your hands on this report. You have it now, so I got to ask you, what does it reveal? Tonight, Colleton County Sheriff's deputies continue to investigate the death of a 10-year-old girl at Forest Hills Elementary School. Student Renaya Wright was killed.
Brad Stryker has more details on what happened and why some parents at that school are now so worried about their children.
All right, folks, this is breaking right now at noon following breaking news of 2 fires around the Lowcountry. Right now, crews are on the scene of a storage fire in North Charleston. We're going to give you a live look at the scene. It's on Macon Avenue. Here it is right here in North Charleston. That's just off Rivers. Again, live pictures from the scene. The call came in just after 10 a.m. for this fire. Again, you're looking live in North Charleston at Macon Avenue where the fire was. Crews from North Charleston, Charleston, and St. Andrews all helped put out the fire here. The cause remains under investigation. Now, the other fire at a home out in Ravenel in South Charleston County, the St. John's fire chief tells us that fire is on Mellard Road. It's completely out now. This is near the Ravenel Community Center, for those of you who know the area. The chief tells us 5 people were inside the home. The good news is they were all able to get out safely, but the family dog is currently missing. No word on what caused this fire either. Again, these are pictures from a fire in Ravenel. The good news is all 5 people inside managed to get out safely. Right now, 2 hours left to vote in what's expected to be a record-breaking midterm election. Our team coverage begins right now. We have news crews across the Lowcountry and in the state capitol, keeping a close eye on the polls as many voters now begin to get off work. First, though, we'll send it to Paola Tristan Arruda in Colleton County, where we've received dozens of calls about problems at the polls there. Paola, what's it look like right now? We have continuing coverage this afternoon of a mega wreck involving 22 cars, 1 ambulance, and a well-traveled Lowcountry bridge. You may have been caught in it this morning. Charleston County deputies say it happened this morning on the Cosgrove Bridge, also called the North Bridge. I want to give you a look now at just how backed up that bridge was this morning. Look at this. The accident shut down lanes in both directions on the bridge for several hours. 6 people were taken to the hospital. We don't know their conditions this afternoon. Now, Joey Sovine has been following the accident all morning long. Joey, the Cosgrove Bridge, thank goodness, is now back open. Breaking right now at noon, one person shot this morning at Orangeburg Regional Medical Center. That's off St. Matthews Road. The sheriff's office tells us the gunman is in custody. Alexis Simmons outside that medical center right now. Alexis, what do we know about that victim and possibly others? Right now, it's your chance to get money owed to you. It's our Claim Your Cash phone bank. Don't you like the sound of that? Claim Your Cash phone bank? Ann McGill sure does. She's standing by right now in Studio B, and the state treasurer is here. How can people get this money? I've got the tissue here.
I'm ready.
Well, not for you, it's for me. It's almost time to say goodbye to Debbie, my TV sister. But before we do, I want to give you a look back at a wonderful career here at Live 5 News. Watch this. I grew up with Krispy Kreme donuts.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I just love them.
Yeah, I always drove by to see if the hot sign was on, no matter if it was
man, when they're hot.
middle of the day or 2 o'clock in the morning. They
There's
were
nothing
always
better, is it?
fabulous. Yeah, absolutely.
What's that have to do with the
hungry.
weather?
I don't know. I just gained like 20 pounds thinking about it. Some storms on the way later today. Check back in with Bill Walsh at 4 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back here at 4.